Hey, Fort Mill High School, I'm Mr. Young, your career development facilitator. And with me today, I have Miss Mary Evington from the South Carolina Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities. Miss Evington, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited about this presentation. So,
Yes.
students, as you are watching this, if you have any questions, Miss Evington is a great resource, a great contact for you. So, make sure you're taking notes, and I will get out of y'all's way. Here you go.
Thank you so much, Mr. Young. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Evington. I work in the admissions office at the South Carolina Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities. I'm here today to talk to you all about some of the many different careers in the arts that are out there for you to explore. I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about what the South Carolina Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities is, and some of the different programs and some of the different opportunities that we currently have available for you if you are interested in them. Throughout the presentation, you're going to see several different pictures that represent several different art areas. Students who attend the South Carolina Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities do have the opportunity to study one of the 6 different art areas that we currently have. And those include creative writing, dance, drama, filmmaking, music, and visual arts. All artists that we're going to take a look at today all have both a career in the arts as well as a connection to the state of South Carolina. So before we take a look at some of these specific careers in the arts that are out there, I do just want to touch on a few specific skills that artists have. So when you think of someone who is artistic, what kind of skills come to your mind? So the first one we have is creativity. Creativity is just simply thinking about, creating, or doing something in a different way. It's all about thinking differently, and artists are very creative in their styles of thinking. It's also dedication. I want you to take just a quick moment to think to yourselves about something that you love to do, something that you are truly passionate about, and whether that be something in the arts, or whether that be sports or academics, or whatever that is for you, whether or not you are already good at it, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes a lot of hard work to become excellent at it. It's often seen as more of a process and not just an end final goal. And then we do also have collaboration and communication. These two skills do tend to go hand in hand oftentimes. Collaboration is just simply working together with somebody else. Artists definitely collaborate and communicate with other artists to share their creative processes, their creative ideas, all in the hopes of learning new skills and creating new works of art. So, the first group of artists we're going to take a look at today are the artists who are often seen as the performing artists. And these are the people that we probably typically think of when we think of artists. They're our favorite dancers and musicians, they're our favorite actors. They're people that perform for different audiences. So, you might recognize a few of the artists on this screen from some of the Marvel movies and TV shows. So, for example, we have someone like Miss Maya Abney on the top of the screen. Miss Abney actually has a dance background, and she plays one of the female warriors on both of the Black Panther movies. So, you kind of might recognize her a little bit if you've seen any of those movies. There's also Miss Tiana Paris on the bottom right down here. She has a drama or theater background, and she played on the TV show WandaVision. I believe her character's name was Monica Rambeau. And she also starred in a Marvel movie that was released back in November. If you've ever seen any of those or are familiar with them, you might recognize Miss Paris. There's an example of a professional dancer on here. We have someone like Mr. Anson Zwingelberg. Mr. Zwingelberg, last I heard, lives and works in Charlotte, North Carolina with the Charlotte Ballet Company. And there's another example of an actor on the bottom of the screen, Mr. Samuel Farnsworth. I don't know if anybody seeing this is familiar with the Apple TV Plus series Dickinson, but if you've happened to see that TV show, you might recognize Mr. Farnsworth from there. And then the last performing artist we have is someone like Mr. Caleb Von Jones. And Mr. Von Jones is one of those artists who uses his skills and his talents and his passions in multiple different ways. So not only is Mr. Von Jones a professional cellist, he is also a composer. He is someone who creates and who comes up with his own music to perform for different audiences. There's also the group of artists who are often seen as more of a behind the scenes type artists. These are often artists that we see the results of all of their hard work, but we may not always know who created it or who is behind it. So, for example, we have someone like Miss Carolyn Bolton on the top of the screen. Miss Carolyn Bolton has a dance background. She uses her dance background in her current position as a choreographer. She is someone who creates and who comes up with the dance moves for the performers. We have someone like Mr. David Hawkins. He's on the top, on my top right. Um, he has a drama background. And with his drama background, he decided to pursue a career in the public relations field. He's a public relations manager. He represents different actors and different actresses all across the country. And because he has a drama background, he's able to relate to these actors and actresses and relate to the problems they're facing and the stresses of working in that type of field. And there's also someone on the bottom. We have Mr. Marquise Bias. Mr. Bias is another one of those artists who uses his skills and his talents and his passions in multiple different ways. So not only is Mr. Bias a trained musician, he is also a fashion stylist. He had a passion for fashion and fashion styling, and so he is currently working as a fashion stylist in New York City. He works with different fashion designers, different photographers to create looks that inspire others. And then lastly, we also have someone like Miss Sarah Lucy Hamilton on the bottom of the screen. Miss Sarah Lucy Hamilton also has a drama background. She uses her drama background in her current position as a stage director for a large theater production company. The next group of artists that we have are the artists who are often seen as more of the creative thinkers and the innovators. So, for example, we have someone like Mr. Jed Roche on the top of the screen. Mr. Jed Roche actually has a creative writing background. And with his creative writing background, he decided to pursue a career in the field of journalism. He's currently working at CNN as one of their senior Congress editors. There is a young lady on the screen here who works for a company that I believe all of us watching this are probably very familiar with. I know I can't see you, but just a show of hands, who in here has ever heard of Spotify? Miss Bree Bird on the top of the screen here actually works for Spotify. She has a music background. She's a trained musician, and so with her music background, she decided to pursue a career in the field of marketing. So she's using both her marketing skills as well as the music background she has in her current role at Spotify as one of their marketing managers. There's another young lady on the screen here who works in a marketing or advertising role as well, Ms. Tamit Sabatu in the middle of the screen. Ms. Sabatu has a creative writing background. She works for a advertising firm. She's what's known as a senior copywriter. We have a young lady on the bottom of the screen, Miss Libby Davis Cohen. She actually works for an auction house that's called Sotheby's. Miss Davis Cohen has a visual arts background. And then the last creative thinker type artist we have is someone like Miss Rachel Inman on the bottom of the screen. Miss Inman also works for a company that I believe all of us in here are probably very familiar with. Miss Inman actually works for Google. She works a lot with Google Maps. She has a visual arts background. She, with her visual arts background, decided to pursue a career in graphic design. So she uses both her graphic design training as well as her visual arts background. And her current role at Google Maps is what's known as a lead experience user. And so the last group of artists that we have are the artists who have decided to combine their artistic backgrounds and passions with other passions that they have. So, for example, we have someone like Miss Ellen Wilkins on the top of the screen here. Miss Ellen Wilkins has a visual arts background, but growing up, she also had a love and a passion for nature and for being outdoors. So when she went off to college, she decided to combine both of her passions and pursue a career in the field of landscape architecture. There's Mr. Seville Jenkins right under Ellen Wilkins. Mr. Seville Jenkins was in the United States Navy's 7th Fleet Band as a Navy trombonist. We have Mr. Andre North on the top of the screen. Mr. Andre North is a trained musician as well, and he had a passion and a love for helping others and for teaching, and so he pursued a career as a band director. He's the band director at a middle school that's located in the lower part of South Carolina. And then the last artist that we have is someone like Miss Rain McPhee. Miss Rain McPhee has a visual arts background as well, and she also had a love and a passion for helping others and for teaching. And so she decided to pursue a career as an art teacher. She's the current art teacher at a juvenile detention center where she helps her students learn to express themselves in a much healthier way. So now that we took a look at some of these specific careers in the arts that are out there for you to explore if you're interested, I do want to talk about a few different ways that your interests in the arts can lead to different careers. So the first way is through effort. It's not about simply sitting down to work on your art area when you have a breakthrough, aha moment. It's also about sitting down to work when you don't necessarily feel like it. It's about passion. It's about pursuing the thing that interests you and that motivates and excites you the most. It's about patience. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of effort and hard work and perseverance to learn new skills and to perfect skills that you're in the process of learning. And then also, lastly, it's education. So this is the part where the Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities can come into play just a little bit more. Whether you are self-taught or you have some formal training, having a curiosity and a hunger for knowledge will always help elevate your art area skills and any skills and passions that you have in anything. So, fun fact, all of the artists that we took a look at today all attended the South Carolina Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities. A lot of them attended our summer arts programs, and then a lot of them also attended the residential arts high school that we have. So, for over 20 years, students from all across the state of South Carolina, just like you guys, have come to attend our summer arts programs as well as our residential arts high school that we have. And we are located in downtown Greenville, South Carolina, so we're in the upstate. Really briefly, our mission is to serve the artistically talented students of South Carolina and to help them better themselves through intense pre-professional training in the arts. We currently offer 6 different art areas on our campus. And we do also provide resources for all teachers and all students in the state of South Carolina through our outreach department. Those can include things such as field trips, free lesson plans, free arts activities, things like that. So I did just mention that we have 6 art areas on our campus currently. The first one we have is our creative writing program. Our creative writing program is designed for students who enjoy reading, who enjoy writing, who enjoy telling stories through the written word. Students in the creative writing program will learn 3 main genres. Those are poetry, creative fiction, and creative nonfiction. We do also offer different creative writing elective classes such as science fiction, screenwriting, things like that. It just kind of depends on the interest of the students as well as what faculty we have available to teach. We have a dance program as well. Our dance program, we have two different styles of dance we offer. So we have classical ballet, and then we also have a modern program as well. Our dance program is we have a summer dance program that is 5 weeks that's based in classical ballet, and then we do also have a residential high school program for dance that is offered for both the classical ballet track as well as the modern contemporary track. There's also our drama program. Our drama program is designed for students who enjoy acting and group work and being on stage. Our drama department, our drama students learn things such as stage combat. They put on different kinds of musicals and different kinds of plays all throughout the year. There's also our newest art area, that is our filmmaking program. Our filmmaking program is designed for students who want to learn about all of the different components that go into creating a film or a movie, such as the screenwriting, the editing, the directing, the lighting, all of those different components. Students learn all the way from the very beginning of the filmmaking process, with the ideas and the screenwriting, all the way through to the production side of things. All throughout the film process, our students learn in that filmmaking program. There's also the largest art area that we have on our campus is currently our music program. Our music program is designed for students who have some experience in any of the band instruments, any of the string instruments, piano, or voice. And then lastly, we do also have a visual arts program. Our visual arts program is designed for students who enjoy, who want to learn more about all different kinds of mediums of art, such as the 2D art, the digital art, 3D art, sculpture, ceramics, printmaking, all of those different mediums out there. So there are two different ways for you to attend the Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities if you are interested. The first way is through our summer arts programs. We have 1 week, 2 week, and 5 week programs. It just kind of depends on your age as well as the art area that you're interested in. Students who are selected to attend for any of our summer programs do live on campus in our residential dorm rooms for the duration of the summer program. You take different kinds of art area classes, you take different workshops, you meet students from all across the state of South Carolina who have similar interests and similar passions in the arts. And then we do also have a residential arts high school as well. Most of our students do apply in 10th grade. And then if selected, they attend their 11th and 12th grade year here with us at the Governor's School. Most of our dance students, as well as a select group of instrumentalists, can apply the fall of their 9th grade year. And if selected, they could actually attend their last 3 years of high school with us. So for the residential high school, as you can tell, it is a residential program. So you will be living on our campus in our residential dorm rooms for the duration of the school year. We have all the same kinds of breaks that you have at your school. We have extended weekends every 6 to 8 weeks. So there's definitely time for you to go home as well. You can go home on the weekends. So you're not stuck at our school. But you do, if for the residential high school, you do live on campus. So there are some costs that are associated with our programs. But for the residential high school, it is a tuition-free tuition-free high school, much like your high school is. What you pay for is a meal plan. For the summer programs, there is a little bit of tuition as well as some room and board in that. But the most important thing I want you to remember as far as that aspect goes is that we do have financial aid that is available for all qualifying students. This financial aid is a needs-based financial aid, so please keep that in mind. This next slide goes over the financial assistance process a little bit more detail. Any student that is selected to attend for any of our programs can apply for the financial assistance that we have. It's just a quick, simple online form that your parent or guardian would fill out. Awards for this begin going out mid-May of each year. But again, the most important thing I want you to remember as far as this goes is that we do have financial assistance that is available for all qualifying students on a needs-based assistance. It covers anywhere from 25, 50% to 100% of the tuition and the meals and all of that kind of thing. If you are interested in applying for any of the programs that I mentioned today, our application is currently open now. So we have technically passed the priority deadline. The priority deadline was January 10th, 2024. However, if you are interested and you haven't started yet, we do highly encourage you to go ahead and start that application process as soon as possible. Even though our priority deadline has technically passed, as of today, we do still have spaces available in many of our programs. So we definitely want you to apply. We'd love to see your application. So, just a little bit of brief information about the Governor School community. Much like how it is at your school, we at the Governor School are here to support and encourage you no matter what path you choose to go on in life. If you do decide you're interested in attending any of our programs, you will go to classes, you will live on campus with students who all have similar interests and similar passions in the arts. All of our faculty members and most of our staff members are practicing artists. And again, much like at your school, health and well being and safety is just as important to us at the Governor's School. We do have full time school nurses, mental health counselors, resident life professionals on campus 24/7. And we are a fully gated community. And we do have public safety officers on campus 24/7 as well. We have had graduates from our school from all 46 counties in the state of South Carolina. Most of our students do go on to attend in-state and out-of-state universities, renowned art schools, things like that. But again, like I said earlier, we at the Governor's School are here to support and encourage you no matter what path you choose to go on in life. If you are interested in the Governor's School for the Arts and Humanities, here are some next steps that I would encourage you to take. You can attend an admissions event. We actually have an in-person campus tour and talk coming up Saturday, January 20th. If you're interested in finding out more information about that, please, you can scan the QR code on the PowerPoint, or you can also go to our website. If you're not able to join us for that in-person event, we do also have virtual events that happen multiple times a month that we would love to have you join us for as well. You can follow us on any of our social media accounts, and you can join our mailing list, and you can also check out our website. Again, if you are interested in attending any of these programs, I do highly encourage you to check out our website. It does have some really good, really useful information that might really benefit you. And then you can also ask us questions. If you have any questions, or if there's anything we can do at all to assist you in the application process, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can always call us, you can always email us. We'd love to be able to help you any way possible. So that's really everything I have for you guys today. Please, again, reach out to us if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching today.
Ms. Evington, thank you so very much for that enlightening presentation. I tell you, for a few years, my family and I lived in Greenville, and the Governor's School was always a vital, active part of our community. So thank you for trying to recruit our students to get them out there. So
Yes,
students, if you have any questions, feel free to contact Ms. Evington. Make sure you scan that QR code and keep a lookout for more great events just like this. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.